Hi, this is a quick overview of FlipGrid. The first thing you do is you log in with your school Google account, and it'll bring you to this homepage. On this homepage, the most important thing to understand is what is a grid. So a grid is a folder where all the videos that kids submit get stored in a way that's really easy for everyone to watch. So you think about like the Brady Bunch with all those video screens. That's the way it presents the video work back to you. Though you'll see in a moment, there's a lot of creativity in what kind of videos. It doesn't always have to be selfies. The best way I think a grid should be used is you create a grid for your classroom. So in that case, each grid really acts as a classroom. So if you think about Google Classroom, where you have each of your courses have a class, think of a grid as a class. So in that case, I'm going to click and add a grid. And this could have been 7th grade history, block blue, but let's say this is my advisory. And then you'll see that kids can log in through their Hopework account, through the school email. And here you can customize. So like you can choose a unique URL if it's available. Why you would do this is so that it's a little easier to put this on a board or to share this later. This would be the link that'll take them directly to your grid, because remember your grid is like your class. Okay, and here is what are the email addresses that allow a student to automatically join. Now here have anyone at Hopework will be able to join this grid. Okay, I click next. So now I have my grid. So remember your grid is your classroom. So first thing we do here is we have our topics. So this is where you can throw your prompt out to your students. In this case, with the advisory, this could be our daily greeting. Okay, that could be the title. I can put extra info here. I can specify the max length that these answers can be. You can decide how long it is. Let's say I just want these to be 30 seconds. And let's look at more options down here. The most common thing to insert is your own video. So let's say you want to talk to your kids. So this is a platform for your kids to submit videos to you. But often when you're asking a question, especially if you're using this class as like a world language teacher, you would want to give the question a video. So I click the record button. And this actually will allow us to see what it looks like when the kids record. So here I am. You always have to make sure to allow camera and microphone access in order for this to work. And let's get the tools available. So first, we have filters, titles, emojis, and drawings. And you can upload images and turn on a whiteboard. You can set up these filters before you start to record, which is the red button down here, or you can do it while you're recording. So let's just take a look at some of these, filters. Or sometimes kids get overboard with this, and you may specify that you purposely don't want a student to use the filter. Okay, and so we can do a title here. When you type it up, once you finish typing it, you click down on it to drag it. You can pull the corners to shrink it, top anchor to kind of spin it. So, and if you don't like it, you click on it and you click the delete button, okay? And the emojis, again, you may welcome the kids using it, or you may find the kids overuse this, and you may purposely decide to tell them not to use it. So that is up to you. Okay. You could see how some students would find this playful. They can draw, or you could specify that they're not supposed to draw. Okay. Whiteboard. If I click this whiteboard here, this will turn this into a whiteboard, so I can draw something going on. Not very easy to use unless you're using a whiteboard. If I don't like it, I can click undo here. Okay, and this is the upper top corner. To turn off whiteboard, I click on the board again and click the no board. Okay, so right now, you notice all these filters are before I even started recording. So I'm going to start to record right now. And again, as I'm recording, I can move these filters around. I'm going to delete that. I haven't shown you adding an image. I'm going to add an image here. Drag an image in, and this could have been a graph or something you're working on. That it's a graphic import. You can kind of move it to the side and talk about it. And yeah, so that's, and it's recording right now. And you can continue to use these filters. I'm done, so click next. And again, as I'm recording, I can move these filters around. That's my video. Now, selfie, what is this? Why I just recorded my video. What am I doing here? This is to cover art for the video. And take a selfie. And they'll see the video that I'm sending to them. And that's very similar to what the format and tools they'll have when they're answering your question in video form or any kind of embedded graphics or artwork in the video. So remember we created that unique domain at the beginning that will take them to your FlipGrid, in grid, which is your class. Each topic also has a unique link, so you can email this out to the kids here. If you're using this in a classroom, you could open up the QR code and you can pull up their iPad and it will take them straight to this particular topic. Important steps to know on how to view the grids and the responses. So when I'm in the My Grids, my admin screen here, here's my grid, which is like my courses. If I click on the blue link, that'll take me to student view. In the student view, again over here, if I click the drop down, I can choose which topic I want to look at, and I can see the way the kids see it. That's nice if you're trying to show that on a screen. However, for teachers, it's a lot better to use the teacher view, which is hidden in this black link here. It doesn't even look like a link. But if I click on the black text instead of the blue, that brings me to the control panel for this. When I do that, again, don't click on the blue, I click on the black link. This is so cryptic. It brings me to my individual responses, which I can watch by clicking on the green circle. And when I watch it here, I can give feedback, I can use the internal rubrics if I'm using it, and I am able to really quickly go down by clicking on the circles. And if I need to delete or download, I can do that here. You can share your whole grid with a co-teacher. And that's FlipGrid in a nutshell.